Never ceases to amaze me how quickly the cartel can act when they just want to get rid of somebody. They just want to destroy somebody's life at the drop of a hat, because now Andrew Tate has been banned from YouTube, TikTok, to go along with the Facebook and Instagram ban that happened on Friday. So I guess they just decided to take off the weekend, okay? The other half of the cabal didn't quite get to their emails before they left the office, but no. Now that they're all back, I've been seeing conflicting reports when it comes to the TikTok ban, which he didn't even have an official account, so we know that there are some fan pages that are around there, but I want to go through all of the mass media reporting when it comes to this stuff, and just seeing the absolute disassociation from what the guy actually says, because we're going to take a look at some clips here of what he says, okay? Because I've been very open and honest about being a supporter of his message, okay? I've listened to him. He doesn't say anything that I personally object to, so hey, if I'm going to be on the chopping block alongside with him, I don't give a shit, okay? It's good company on this one, because he says all the exact same stuff that a bunch of other people say as well, and I don't know, is Andrew Tate just going to be the canary in the coal mine on this one, a la Alex Jones, a la Donald Trump? Okay, take them all down because, Alex Jones is a dangerous conspiracy theorist, okay, so we need to remove him from the internet, okay, and then we need to put him through the ringer when it comes to the court system a couple of years later. Donald Trump, he incited an insurrection, right? Yep, no, and then we need to put him through the ringer when it comes to the court system a couple of years later. Oh, okay, great. And Andrew Tate, he says things that are mean to women, I guess. Maybe if you take just a slightly tilted perception of what he says, or if you just continue to repeat the narrative that he's a dangerous person and that parents and teachers, like it says in the NBC headline, yeah, this is legitimately NBC News. I don't think they were talking about him when he was popping off about a month ago, but now all of a sudden, they'll pile on when it comes to this stuff because it's hot news, okay? It's big business right now because, yay, let's celebrate another white presenting man, because they probably don't even know who his father is, and a chess master, not quite a grandmaster, just right underneath of it, okay, but still one of the most prolific black chess players ever. But no, you can just go ahead and dance on his grave like so many of the other high profile retards that are out there they're wont to do, but we'll get to them in a moment, okay? And then again, to just encapsulate everything, he's basically been banned off of everything, okay? Twitter, that was a long time ago. He's been through multiple different accounts on that as well, so it's not even possible to really pin him down where he's at when it comes to that. And then we looked at his Twitter or his Twitch account. This is what the page looks like right now. I'll just go ahead and change everything up just in case you think I'm lying or something. I don't have the URL showing or anything like that, but this is what happens when you go to Tate Speech, the official account that we've seen. It's still, I guess it would be logged theoretically on my last video, but yeah, it's you have everybody else who's down there. Oh, look at that. Hasan, right? 44,000 people listening to his low-energy horseshit. Oh, Andrew Tate banned off TikTok. I'm back. And a whole bunch of exclamation points. Because, again, he has the right opinions on things. The same motherfucker who said that the United States deserved 9/11. And what did he have to do? Just a couple of apologies over on his uncle's network, the Young Turks, okay? And then he was just back in the saddle. And nobody even noticed. Nobody batted an eye because he has the right politics. Andrew Tate, he goes against the female imperative. So what's important about the Twitter or the Twitch? It says this user's channel has been closed, or the channel has been closed by the user. Let's get our language to be a bit more precise. Now, I don't know for sure if that was canceled by Tate himself. I find that a little bit hard to believe in the wave of all of the other deplatforming that's gone on, or if it was Twitch taking that action. Because if it was Twitch taking that action, now he's become a banned streamer. He's not going to be allowed to be on Twitch anymore. So we'll see how that goes and see if that progresses anywhere. But add Twitch softly to that banner as well. So every major big social media platform completely gone from, okay? Well, let's see if NBC has any justification on this, because again, I could be totally wrong, okay? Listening to all the podcasts, listening to the man speak, okay, maybe perhaps I've missed some of the messaging that is out there, okay? Maybe I'm the idiot in the room. Well, I'm not listening to what he's saying in the right context, okay? I'm not addressing how the comments that he makes about the truth make me feel. Anyways, Andrew Tate, a self-described success coach. Again, okay, now we gotta stop right there. I've never heard him address himself like that, but okay, I'm sure you've probably sourced that out from somewhere. No? Oh, okay, cool. Who have been criticized for what many see as misogynistic advice. Can you point to anything in particular? No, you can't. Has been banned from Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Great. Spokesperson for Meta, which owns Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, no, exactly. If this doesn't look like a cartel, a big tech cartel, I don't know what does. Okay, confirmed to NBC News on Friday that the company removed Tate's official accounts from social media platforms for violating the company's policy on dangerous organizations and individuals. Now that every single big tech conglomerate has banned him, you think that it's fair that Section 230 acts as it does right now? Okay, I know anybody who's probably watching this wouldn't agree with that assessment, okay? Don't you think that the United States Constitution, because all of these places, okay, the exception of TikTok, which is run by the Chinese, even though the Chinese people get a different version of TikTok that has absolutely no bitch-made content on it, not made by bitches, but, you know, feminized content, proper, that little clarification. They're all anchored in the United States, so why shouldn't they? Because this is the theoretical town square at this point, so shouldn't free speech application, the First Amendment, apply to these platforms now? Okay, how many users are on YouTube? How many people use Facebook and Instagram on a daily basis? How many people, to a lesser extent, use Twitter? Okay, what's your argument there? They're private companies, they can do whatever they want. Meanwhile, every single one of them uses the exact same justification: dangerous organization and individual. The fuck does that even mean? Oh, he's dangerous. Well, what does he say? He's a misogynist. Can you point to anything? No, he makes analogies. Retarded. The spokesperson also confirmed that the ban is permanent. Ban is permanent. So I see that there's a couple of petitions that are out there. It's not going to help at all. Okay, the cabal has spoken. There's an open war on masculinity, and we know who's on both sides at this point. Before the ban, Tate had amassed 4.7 million followers on Instagram, and if you just walk it back to probably June, intermittently in June, before he started to really pop off, it was it was 2.5 million. I think that's where it's about kicked around. He was still saying the exact same shit before he got super popular, before he took over TikTok, before he took over Twitch, before all of the attention really grew. Spokesperson for TikTok said on Monday that following an investigation by the platform, an account belonging to Tate has been permanently banned. Following an investigation, an account belonging to Tate. Okay, like, seriously, because he said multiple times, I don't even have an official TikTok account. So they found it? Okay, like, I'll take your word for it, but then again, I don't believe you. 13 billion views for the hashtag Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate fan pages thrive on TikTok even after the influencer was banned for misogynistic content. No, I thought he was dangerous or something like that. And this is from Insider. So these are like big sources that are talking about this because, again, Andrew Tate's a misogynist. Prove me wrong. That's the narrative going forward, okay? TikTok on Friday banned the influencer Andrew Tate for who has become infamous online for viral video clips with misogynistic commentary. Viral video clips with misogynistic commentary. So out of context clips that you can interpret. How it makes you feel is more important than the substance of the material, okay? And male-centric self-help tips. Oh, okay, cool. So if you just want to take that out, if you just want to read it the way that it's written, Andrew Tate was banned for helping men self-improve. It's right there in the fucking text. But the ban didn't address the primary source of Tate-related content on the platform, the network of popular Tate fan pages spreading his clips and garnering millions of views. Actually, 13 billion if you just want to get specific about it, because again, you wanted to get really specific about it a little bit beforehand, but everybody's already done reading. They already seen the headline. They might have just got not even about a half a sentence, and they got a few lines into the first paragraph. That's more you can ask from your average consumer out there, right? The network of popular fan pages spreading his clips, garnering millions of views that helped catapult him into ubiquity this past month. Okay, somebody who has no idea who this is, and that's like, I heard him say that women are bad drivers, therefore he's a misogynist. It's retarded. Search for Andrew Tate on TikTok brought up at least 20 fan accounts with over 10,000 followers each dedicated to spreading Tate videos. Like, I don't know how the algorithm, I don't know what the fuck TikTok, how it operates at all whatsoever, okay? But I know that growth and going viral over there is very easy to do. So the fact that there's 10,000 followers on these fan accounts is not really that surprising. I would anticipate that it's just a big web, because even if you search on YouTube, because as of right now, there's still the clips that are out there that have Tate on them. They're from a whole host of smaller channels. It's either Cobra influence, Tate talking truth, like whatever the fuck it is, okay? It's either got Andrew, Cobra, or Tate in the title, and then some sort of truth or wisdom or whatever the fuck on the aftermath of that is. Whatever. We'll see one of them here in a moment. Tate's now defunct official account posted numerous videos. Can you point to it? If it's been banned, okay, and you were talking to a representative from TikTok, there's no point in hiding what the banned account was, okay, because there's multiple banned accounts on Twitter, on Instagram, okay, all of the other places that are out there. You can still search the URL and then it'll just come up, not too dissimilar to what Twitch has here, okay? They'll give you a little splash page. It's still twitch.tv/Tate Speech, which we looked at on Friday. It was still operational. It was still there, okay? But again, they have the ability to post the other accounts, which they hope get deleted. That's the entire point of this, okay? This is just another hit piece out there to just take down any messages that are out there that the institutions don't really like. Meanwhile, the most popular Tate clips on the platform have been uploaded by fan channels like Tate Prof, 86,000 followers, Tate_clips_106,000 followers, both of which, as of Monday afternoon, remain on the platform after Tate's ban. We'll see if they end up getting snapped out of existence, because it's TikTok. That's the way that they roll, and that's what I prophesized at the end of my video on Friday, that maybe Twitch would be the next place to act, and there he goes. That was an obvious one. And then TikTok, if they have the ability to just swipe somebody completely off the platform, they're going to do it. There's also Tate.Kingdom, Tate Indigo, Luxury Lifestyle Tate, Cobra Tate Domination. Again, they're just listing a bunch of channels. There's probably a whole host of other channels that are on their pages or users. I don't know what the fuck they're called over there on TikTok. Chinese propagandists. I'm sure they're all probably going to get taken down, especially if it's just the content, okay? And even given the fact that they're being very obtuse in defining what the official Tate account is, because again, he says that he doesn't have a TikTok account. So what the hell is going on here? I trust him a lot more than I trust mass media. But back to what NBC News has to say about this. Spokesperson for TikTok said on Monday that following an investigation of the platform, TikTok is using software to identify and remove re-uploads of the videos found to violate its community guidelines. There you go. All Tate stuff is going to be scrubbed off of TikTok, and it'll just be back to a bunch of fat feminists openly hating men. Cool, great, wonderful, fantastic. Awesome site that you have there. Spokesperson said, as well as flagging certain content that it wouldn't recommend to users For You feeds. Oh, is that just kind of like their homepage? Like, that's what YouTube has, so I don't know what it is. Misogyny is hateful ideology and is not tolerated on TikTok, but please tell us more about the virtues of the Chinese Communist Party. The TikTok spokesperson said, I'm sure if you go and search on TikTok, you're probably going to find a whole host of content under the hashtag kill all men or men are trash. I'm sure that that's probably all fine, right? But misogyny is a hateful ideology that's not tolerated. Cool. Our investigation into content is ongoing as we continue to remove violative accounts and videos. Yeah, like they're all going to be gone, okay? They're just going to memory hole Tate as soon as possible. As we continue to remove violative accounts and videos and pursue measures to strengthen our enforcement, including our detection models against this type of content. Yeah, they're just telling you right now. YouTube also banned channels associated with Tate, including the channel Tate Speech, which had over 744,000 subscribers. Yeah, in an instant. Like, terminated channels associated with Andrew Tate for multiple violations of our community guidelines in terms of service. I'm sure he had, what, 2 active strikes on his channel right now, and she just got rid of it for multiple violations. Again, they don't have to substantiate any of this. This is just the boilerplate response for anybody who loses a channel. Multiple violations. I've never had a single violation. Oh, it's multiple, though. Yeah. Me, I know. I've fought and won half of the 10 or 11 strikes that I've had, so theoretically they could come back and say multiple violations, even though the only thing that's still active is a warning that's from early 2021 at this point. Like, it's 16 months old, or 18 months old at this point, for Christ's sakes. And that one's never going to leave, so at a moment's notice, if they get rid of my channel, it'll be for multiple violations, even though everything has already just been time released when it comes to official strikes, but multiple violations, right? And terms of service, including our hate speech policy. Okay, again, we can take a look. Okay, you search Andrew Tate right now, and what do you get? Okay, you get a quartering short for whatever reason. And then you get, oh, H3H3, right? Oh, that's so great. It's so great that YouTube has a hate speech policy. It's so wonderful. And that fat sack of shit can put up a live stream, just slump back in a chair and tell people, life's too short to work out. You fucking mongoloid. But then, no, obviously, like, if you want to be the least charitable interpreter of this, okay, these two, okay, from Rebel D, I don't know, some fucking Don Juan wannabe there with a fucking puka shell necklace. Like, this is 2003, fucking update your look, buddy. But I don't know, maybe he's very influenced by Jeff Goldblum. But no, he's got hateful content because, hey, he's photoshopped Tate's head, right? And same thing with fat ass there. But no, it's fine. They can celebrate the cancellation of Tate, okay? Meanwhile, Ethan Klein, the same fat fuck, okay? YouTuber Ethan Klein calls for the bombing of NRA conference. And his video, it was all on the live stream. He legitimately called for it. Like, there's no mincing words here. We got the quote and everything. So there was a big protest outside the NRA meeting, which was good, Klein said Friday. This was back in May, okay? Do we have any insights into what they're actually talking about there at the NRA meeting? That's today in Texas. Oh, if I'm reading an Ethan Klein quote, I should be twitching out at the same time and reading incredibly slowly, but I respect my audience, unlike him. Klein hosts the H3 podcast with 2.9 million subscribers. The NRA's convention is held annually in Houston. Earlier this year, Klein, who is obese, was embroiled in controversy for criticizing Joe Rogan's health choices. Yeah, no, exactly. All had to do with the jab, and he's all, I don't know, super jabbed up in something. When's myocarditis when you need it? His calls for violence also don't end with the bombing proposal. Again, that's what he said. I can show you it on YouTube, but I'm trying to be at least a little bit savvy when it comes for this, especially when YouTube starts their great purge of Tate clips and Tate content. His calls for violence don't end with the bombing proposal. Klein encouraged his young audience to engage in physical confrontations with NRA supporters and Republicans. More people need to get loud. More people need to get angry. Again, encouraging terrible behavior. Meanwhile, Tate... what does he encourage exactly? Oh, he's a misogynist. As you could see back with those other articles, okay, were they, mentioning anything specifically that he said? No, we'll just go ahead and take the word of the very truthful, very honest teachers that are out there, citing that same fucking Reddit post that we showed on Friday, using that astroturfed narrative as justification for getting rid of him because he says the things that are uncomfortable but true and help men improve. That's what they don't want, and it's patently fucking obvious at this point. Klein further encouraged violence against Texas Governor Greg Abbott, who is paralyzed, saying, I hope that somebody puts a stick in his fucking wheelchair and he tumbles out of his seat, send Abbott down a hill with nobody to hold back his wheelchair. And again, there he is, number 2 when you search Andrew Tate right there. He is the number 2 result that'll come up. A whole bunch of hate content, and then it'll eventually, okay, once you scroll down a little bit, but you already get a good opinion of what YouTube thinks of him. Right off rip. It's so adorable. It really is. But yeah, over on Twitter, they're all celebrating it, right? Because this is their interpretation of Andrew Tate. Because they don't know exactly what he says. They don't even know anything that he says. They've just heard the little 30-second sound clips taken out of context that, oh my god, he's advocating beating and jailing women, that women are men's property. No, man, you're totally fucking missing the point. He's using analogies. He's being hyperbolic. We're just going to hear from him in a moment anyways, but No, no, no. This is the interpretation. Here's a bit of the celebration. Andrew Tate just makes so much sense. And then just showing two guys in a disheveled state. Nothing that he actually pushes for, but no, no, no. You just go ahead and run with it. Culture Crave, yeah, obviously pointing out that Tate's been banned off TikTok. That's when he reported it, and that's when I first seen this stuff go down. But anyways, Andrew Tate looks like if he tried to draw Pitbull by memory. That's hate speech. I don't even know what that means. Oh, here's a fucking funny one. Okay, this is from the 20th, right? August 20th. I didn't know who Andrew Tate was, but my 12-year-old son did. Well, sorry about that. Mother of dragons, mountain lover, stargazer, beer lover, musician, activist, patriarchy smasher. Geek, woman of snark, apostate, bi, demi, she, her, with 3,700 followers. 3,700 followers. Keep that in mind, okay? Parents, they're coming for your boys, says the, what, activist? Activist, right? Yeah, activist, patriarchy smasher. They're marketing, they market misogyny and racism. Racism. Whoa, that's a big fucking claim. Again, these people have no idea what Andrew Tate or anybody alike talks about. They're retarded. They're willfully ignorant, or they're fucking retarded. To cis-het white boys. Oh my god, fuck off. Can't believe you have kids. I don't believe you have kids either, because you're gonna have to prove this, okay? In order for me to take you seriously. Just saying. In a package that seems appealing, talk to your kids. Have hard conversations with them. It's important. How about you just raise your kid instead of being on TikTok getting obvious fucking pump that's out there? She's not using any hashtags. All it is just an Andrew Tate search. You can see my search terms that are right up there, okay? And we went through, okay, what are her statistics? 3,700 followers, 200,000 likes. 200,000 likes. Don't you think that not TikTok, this is Twitter. Yeah, same general fucking user base, if we're being completely honest. Mentally fucked people. But look at how much engagement that gets. Shitting on Andrew Tate. It's amazing. And they're doing it with everybody, okay? Tate is merely the conduit this time around. Same with Trump. Same with Alex Jones. Or you got Jerome here. Oh, do you want to know how I found out about who Andrew Tate was? You can see this spinning out of control just from 6 hours ago. I was interviewing a candidate for a role, and he said he likes to watch him. He's really interesting. I went to check it out later that evening, and he was honestly better off saying that he does cocaine in his free time. It's probably going to eclipse by the time that I'm done talking about this 98,000 likes. Oh, there it is. There it is. It just flipped over. 67, we'll just go ahead and for posterity's sake, 6,700 retweets. The motherfucker has 368 followers. It's a total fucking work, okay? They want you to know what they want you to know. Same thing here. Andrew Tate has groomed more children than half of the LGBT agenda in his lifetime. Are we talking about the same alphabet mafia that runs and completely has total control over the curriculum in public schools? Yeah, okay, cool. Continue to live in your fucking fantasy land. You know, Andrew Tate actually makes some good points. And then playing a clip of somebody shooting somebody else in the head. I think that would be hate speech. But hey, man, you just go ahead and do your own thing, right? Just ban the guy who says the things that make you feel bad, okay? And then continue to promote violence. Congratulations. Andrew Tate just makes so much sense. Again, all of this stuff doesn't make a fucking lick of sense if you listen to what the man has to say. And then KSI, who probably his next boxing match should probably be against Butterbean. Probably should be against some Ivan Drago equivalent. Not saying anything specifically, but if he wants to play the Apollo Creed role from Rocky IV, I'd be alright with that. Thank God Andrew Tate got banned. And I'm not going to lift Sneeko's line without giving him credit on this one. That translates to, I still want to get pussy. I'll just go ahead and source it directly from the point. When my jokes aren't landing, but I still want head. Yeah, no, exactly. But here's the thing now. I'm going to do something that a lot of the detractors out there don't even bother doing, okay? Because we've seen the response on all the different platforms, mass media, Twitter, okay? You could just extrapolate that out to the greater, wider world, okay? And what exactly they're going to be thinking as well. Because again, you just talk to a normal person, you ever heard of Andrew Tate? No, and then they'll just move on with their day, okay? Otherwise, just the boilerplate take is going to be he's a misogynist, he beats women, or if they have a little bit of information when it comes to this, oh, isn't he a human trafficker? oh, didn't he escape the UK because of rape charges? Like, these are easily disprovable claims. These have been debunked by the guys themselves. Now that I just thought about it, I had to check it to make sure that Tristan Tate's Instagram was still up and that they aren't canceling him quite yet. They've debunked all of this stuff, and you can go take a look at the charges that aren't out there, but that's what you're going to get if you listen to, if you're one of the people, the 40,000 people in Ethan Klein's audience, or one of the 45,000 people that are in Hasanabi's chat, okay? He's just going to lead off with, isn't he like a human trafficker? All he does is just run a scam on Hustlers University. It's just such brain dead takes because people who are stuck inside the Matrix want to defend the Matrix so fucking bad. And these big tech platforms had made it easier than ever to support the Matrix, to keep yourself fat, incapable, unhelpful, useless, and dependent on them. Well, now that the first shot has been fired in the war on masculinity, I know where I'm lining up when it comes to this stuff, because I couldn't with any good conscience side on the other side in any given opportunity. I'll be going down with the ship. I could give less of a fuck what anybody thinks of me, okay? I know the ideas that have made me who I am today are the right ideas, and I stand behind everything that I say. So for some people out there, this is going to be the first time that you've actually heard Andrew Tate talk, and this is from the YouTube channel. Let me just get that quick. Motivation Mentors, okay? Andrew Tate's speech, no one wants to hear. One of the most eye-opening speeches, okay? One of these motivation channels, okay, where they take a few clips from a bunch of different streams and run it back, okay? We're going to listen to some of this, okay? It is 8 minutes long. Probably won't listen to all of it, and I'll be stopping it intermittently because I don't know if they copyright their stuff and whatever, and it's not like I really care. I'll just break down and add context where I think it's needed, but let's mostly let the man do the talking for himself, shall we?
Hey, Andrew, so how do I get like a six-pack quick? What's the fastest way to get a six-pack?
Why does it have to be quick? Why does it have to be easy? Why do you think life is all quick and easy? Why can't it be hard and difficult? Why can't you suffer? Because suffering is what gives it value. If everyone had a six-pack and it was quick and easy, then it wouldn't be valuable, would it? If everyone walked around with a six-pack and they got it easily, then no one would give a shit. The whole point is that it's difficult to get. Value is linked to difficulty. If you want something that is valuable, you need something which is difficult to obtain. You shouldn't be thinking about quick and easy. You should be thinking about hard, suffering, pain, going through it. That's what you should be thinking about. This is going to be hard, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because when it is done, then everyone's going to know that I went through something difficult.
Obvious misogyny right there. I got nothing to add to this. This is just completely on point as per usual.
Nobody, absolutely nobody, gives a fuck about you as much as you're going to have to give a fuck about yourself. Nobody cares about you as much as they need to care to fix your life. But nobody is going to come to your bed, drag you out of bed, drag you to a job, force you to work hard. You are never going to have any of the things you want if you do not get them yourself.
And as you can see, even just prior, okay, he had a different hairstyle, okay? Like, he's been saying this shit for fucking years at this point. So again, it's hateful all of a sudden because he's popular. Oh, because he's starting to break through. Oh, because the conditioning has been so strong that it's been pushed down from the cathedral to your kids through the public school curriculum, through the media programming them. Christ almighty. Like, I watched a moment of TV a couple of weeks ago at this point. It's been a long time since I've seen any, extended period of television. Like, I think it was like 15 minutes, a couple of different commercial breaks, because of course that's why I stopped watching TV, even sports on TV too. But no, just looking at how much detestation that the marketers, that the advertisers have for just a normal people, it makes me physically ill. And how things have digressed in, like, I'd say about 5 years, it's astounding, okay? And here's Tate telling you that you need to take responsibility for your life. Like, what's wrong with this message at all? Anyways, back to him.
The only person who's going to make me happy and live a life that I want to live is me. Nobody's going to do it for me.
People say, Tate, what motivates you? And I find that I think that's a stupid question.
Yup. No, motivation is fleeting. It's all about discipline. Anyways.
I was a 4-time kickboxing world champion. For 12 years, I trained 5 hours a day, 6 days a week. And I was motivated to train probably about 25% of the time. The rest of the time I went because I am disciplined.
No, facts. Exactly. It's all about, there's all of those, memes, axioms that are out there, okay? It's champions put in the work when nobody's watching, okay? Success is achieved when you do something that you know you have to, even though you don't want to. All of that type of stuff. And he just elaborates it because, again, at the end of the day, okay, while people continue to push out all of the fake narratives, you can't take away the fact that he is a 4-time kickboxing world champion. The guy's put in the fucking work.
If I wake up and I'm unhappy, I will do the exact same things as if I am happy. I will go to the gym the same. I will work the same. How I feel has no impact on how I live my life. We're grown-ups and we have responsibilities and we have problems and we have pressure, and you don't necessarily have to be happy to perform, and happiness will come at the end of the performance anyway. But if your number one goal as a man, if your number one mission in life is just to be happy, that's going to be an extremely vaporous existence, and you're not going to be a man of substance.
Your ability to deal with stress, the amount of stress you can deal with as an individual, is directly correlated to your success level. If you can deal with stress all day, you're going to be successful. If you collapse under stress, you're not going to be successful. There's no way to the top without stress involved.
But there is a massive correlation between success in life and stress tolerance. The more stress you can tolerate, the better your life's going to be.
One of the only things in this world you can control is your state of mind. You can't control the weather. You can't control other people. You can't even control your health. One of the very few things in the world you have genuine control over is your state of mind. If you can't control that, then you're just a feather in the wind, and life's going to blow you around.
I can't imagine truly wanting to quit something and not being able to quit. I can't imagine it. When I talk to people who say, I want to quit smoking, I say, when? They go, oh, well, soon. Well, that means you don't want to quit.
Like, I know that was an extended period of time of just me kind of watching and enjoying things, and I'm sure you guys probably did as well. But no, now this is the exact same type of thing that I've read in a Tony Robbins book. So what now? All of a sudden, this universal idea that taking control of your own life is somehow misogynist, or how it's just specifically tailored to young boys in order to indoctrinate them to stop and give up bad habits, like we seen in the Twitter feed, okay? When they were showing us like, oh, the people who support Andrew Tate, they just live in squalor, okay? It's just white guys sitting around in a room debating about how much truth Tate speaks, okay? I'm 32 years old. I ain't no fucking young kid or something, okay? I live in this nice little room that's right here, okay? You don't see a whole bunch of squalor around me. If I would to blow up the little camera that's down here and you could see the rest of this, all you'd see is just a couple of, well, you can see the pictures that are on the wall. Outside of that is just a nice little bed, some acoustic paneling, okay, nice clock, okay, some signed memorabilia, okay. They're telling you he's one thing, but then in his words, it's another. The exact same thing happened to Jordan Peterson. Just don't talk to Jordan Peterson about Andrew Tate and his daughter. But anyways, self-improvement is frowned upon because self-improvement only requires one thing: yourself to make a change. Governments, institutions, whatever the hell you want to call it, the New World Order, they want you weak, they want you feeble, they want you dependent on them. They just want you to shut up, eat the bugs, live in the pod, take public transportation to work at your little cubicle, go there, sit there, make an average wage, go home, listen to your bitchy wife, yell at you and complain all the time, and then just repeat the cycle over and over and over again. Just crank out a couple of tax-paying kids, never accomplish anything, never make that little dash that's going to be on your headstone one day from the year that you're born to the year that you die mean absolutely fucking nothing. That's what they want from you. What Tate's saying, what everybody else in his sphere, his extended group of influence, the War Room people, okay? Even Fresh and Fit, because they're obviously going to be the next people on the chopping block. A channel that I truly enjoy, okay? Not so much for the after party, or not the after party, after hour show. That's the right one, the one with all the broads. So that's the one that everybody knows, okay? And if you have a specific predilection against, not Andrew Tate, he's been on those shows a multitude of times as well, but against Fresh and Fit, you probably don't know that they just have a regular podcast. Like today, by the time that this is posted, they already did their Money Mondays, and they just tell you how to improve your financial standing again. But they're all just terrible, toxic misogynists, and they just need to have their opinions removed offline. These people don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. So now you have at least a little bit more insight on this. And hey, man, I'm staking my claim in this culture war on masculinity, wherever the fuck you want it. And I ain't fucking leaving. Ain't fucking leaving. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.